Good morning from Quantum of the Seas. Welcome to Rolling with the Roaches, day number 3 of our Alaska cruise. Didn't really film much on day 2. We didn't do a whole lot. Day at sea, kind of boring. Didn't do a whole lot. Laid around, rest, relax. So nothing worth vlogging. I'll throw in what we had for dinner because we did go to Jamie's that night. But today we were about to board in Sitka, and we were getting pretty close, and we have some great views of the scenery, so I'll show that. Going by a very tall mountain. We were looking for some whales earlier this morning. We've only seen one kind of spray yesterday, but I'm hopeful today we're going on a wildlife excursion, so I'm hoping we will see some whales or some sea otters or other wildlife. But we are just enjoying the view this morning. We're about to get ready and get some breakfast quick before we hop off, and then hopefully after we do our excursion we have time to go around Sitka a little bit. As you can see, where's the phone? That's our usual alarm going off. 8:30. Alright, we will see you once we are off the ship. Came up to the top deck to get a view of the other side, and it's a lot more mountainous. I wish it wasn't quite as foggy. Maybe the sun will burn up some of that fog. Let's see. Oh, the mountains, look over there. A couple of snow-covered mountains and rocks. We did see one whale, or one or two whales from our balcony. Just quick little sprays, and then you saw the back of them right as they dove down. We were hoping there'd be some more, but we couldn't really get a video of it. We were trying. It was so fast.
I don't know if that's anything. Here. Look.
What are you trying to see? Look.
The black?
Those might be probably seals, and otters probably like to hang out on those rocks. Like there looks like there's something on that rock right there.
Where? The big one?
Not the big one, the one to the left of it. See that little thing poking up? Is that a seal head? We need to get the binoculars out. In the solarium, and we can see a nice view of us coming in the dock. Right next to, I believe this is Norwegian. Nice little area. We came to the Solarium Bistro for breakfast to see what they had, and then we took our food and we were sitting in the outside pool area just on the side, and we were able to see some bald eagles flying around through our binoculars, so that was pretty cool. So we've already checked off a good amount of wildlife. We've seen a few whales this morning, one yesterday, and then we saw some bald eagles flying around. So hopefully on our excursion, when we do the wildlife tour, we see some more whales, some more everything really. I just want to see it all. We are off the ship. Oh, hey. It's okay, then you gotta hold on to them. We are in Alaska, our first step on some dirt. First time on Alaskan dirt. Ship, Quantum of the Seas. What? Oh, medical. I wonder if that was from last night. Let's see, we gotta find our excursion. $22.
Give you guys a little bit of a safety briefing, so just lend me your ear for 1 second and we can get started. Now we do have 3 emergency exits on board, one on the starboard or right, one on the port or left, and one directly in the back. That's the door that you guys entered through today. However, if you are up on the observational deck, it's going to be right over that railing. However, I do not recommend doing that today, as it can be quite cold here in the Sitka Sound. However, if you or one of your fellow passengers does decide to take the polar plunge today, please point, yell, shout, "Man overboard," and do not stop shouting until one of the crew members can come and assist you, and we'll get them back on board. Now, speaking of abandoning ship, if the Sea Otter Express decides to change careers and become a submarine today, the captain and crew are fully prepared and trained for the unlikelihood of that emergency. Now, we do have 2 emergency rafts on the vessel, one on the back deck and one up on the top deck. Now, we would never send you guys out on one of these rafts without being dressed in the latest and greatest of Sitka fashion. Now, underneath all of your seats, you will find 2 life jackets, one for you and one for your neighbor. Now, to show you guys how to don one of these, we have the amazing...
Patch of Sticks is the bald eagle's nest.
in the entire world.
Wow, that
The
is
largest
big.
one on record was actually located in St. Petersburg, Florida. It measured 10 feet across, 20 feet deep, and weighed almost 3 tons.
I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but
That is just because it takes so long for them to gather the materials and meticulously place every single stick exactly where it needs to be. She will then reposition herself into a body slam.
coming in for landing.
Body slam him into the ground, most often killing him.
That's crazy.
Bald eagle on the top of that tree line at the 9 o'clock.
Yep. 10 o'clock.
On the 3 o'clock.
See the nest here? Oh, there we go. Holy crap.
Right at the one on the top, we are seeing our first wildlife, the humpback whale.
Man, let's see if it comes up again. We saw the back, good spot. Will it come back up? We saw a back. You did see it. Oh.
There he is.
Beautiful water splat off the 2 o'clock. Now we can tell it is the humpback whale because of that signature blow spout that it produces. It kind of forms in a clouded shape, almost like a mushroom. It shoots quite high up into the sky, just like that.
Oh, wow. Oh, the tail. The tail. Did you see the tail? Oh,
Now,
man.
when you do see that beautiful blue color out of the water, it does indicate to us that it's doing a little bit of a dive. It does usually dive anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes. However, we will hang out for a little bit if it decides to come back up for us. Now, one other way that we do know that this is a humpback whale is that signature hump on the back of its body. Now, that actually is a dorsal fin, just like that.
Oh, the tail. The tail. Did you see the tail?
Now, when we do see that beautiful blue color out of the water, it does indicate to us that it's doing a little bit of a dive. There he is again. Usually these guys like to hang out in deeper waters, so it's very nice that he decided to come in closer to get us, let us have a good look at him.
Oh, wow. You getting that on video? I'll have to add that into the vlog.
Now, you may have noticed Captain Jared is not moving any closer to this whale, and that is intentional. Here at Allen Marine, we do try to abide by strict regulations set forth by NOAA called whale sense. Now, those whale sense protocols set forth specific mandates that guide for safe whale watching practices. Now within those guidelines, it tells us that we cannot approach them head on, we cannot cut off their path, and under no circumstances will we ever separate a mother from her calf. If we would like to view these guys responsibly, we will maintain about 100-meter distance from them. And if we would like to follow them, we will try to parallel their course.
Oh, there's another below over there.
Right by the shore. Yeah.
Oh, another little spout. We didn't get to see the full tail go up, but we got it in the water pretty good.
They're one of the only animals in the Sitka Sound that actually uses tools. Although they do not use physical tools,
You could hear
what
it.
they do is engage in a method of feeding known as bubble net feeding. Only around 5 to 10% of the entire humpback population in the northern hemisphere does bubble net feeding. At any given time, around 30 individuals will surround a school of fish. They will then begin blowing up bubbles to try to surround them.
Oh, wow.
Right after 10 o'clock is right by the coast.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
Humpbacks and gray whales actually have two completely separate migrational routes. So as our gray whales usually leave, that's when our humpbacks come in.
Oh, you see the tail?
I got it.
Longer than they usually do.
We got a little tail. Another one.
Gorgeous blue dog.
I did.
Wow.
I got it.
It's stunning.
Just amazing.
Now I can't remember if I mentioned it before, but I keep saying this word fluke. Now, fluke is just a scientific term for the fins on a whale's tail. And I really can't stress just how lucky we all are to be able to see these guys right now. They're all supposed to be gone.
Did you see it?
They're all heading up north to continue their migration, which is the largest migrational route of any mammal in the entire world. Not just marine mammals, that includes all terrestrial mammals or land mammals as well. These guys begin their migration all the way south in the warm seas of Baja, and they travel 7,000 miles north all the way to the Bering Sea. And now they're going to make this migration twice a year, averaging at just around 14,000 miles.
You went around 3 flights of stairs. I know.
Now, similar to the humpback whales, these guys can get to around 80,000 pounds, or just over 40 tons as well. But on that migrational route, they can lose up to 1/3 of their body mass.
It was 1 and 2.
That's why spots like Permissible Bay are so important for these guys, because it acts as a little refueling and feeding station for them. Just like us going on a long car ride, stopping at a gas station to get some fuel, get some food, that's exactly what these guys are doing here.
Windjammer.
Gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
Some sea otters. nice view of Holland Americas, which I've done 2 Holland America cruises, and I really enjoyed them. And we have a nice view of the port area where we just were, and of the mountains up there. Very, very cool. So now we're going to get some lunch. I think we're going to go to Sorrento's, and then we're going to go to the hot tub. Can I get a hot tub? So we are here at Sorrento's.
What day is it?
Day 3.
No, but is it Tuesday? Tuesday, right? No, it's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
No concept of time.
I will say this is one of the better Sorrento's that we've had. The only issue is they're really struggling to keep up with the amount of pizzas they have out. It seems like they're always empty, and we just came in. It's 3 o'clock, so not a busy time. 90% of the people are probably still off the ship, because all aboard's not for another... Actually, it's only 2:45, so you got another... you got another almost 2 hours before all aboard, so there's not a lot of people, not prime time, but they can't keep up with the pizza. We came, what day was it? We came yesterday for lunch, and again, line super long, whatever, wait in line, but it was long because they had no pizzas ready. They can't keep up. They should be cranking out pizzas 24/7. I don't know. They can't keep up. I don't know what it is, but it tastes really good. So we have finished our quick lunch. We grabbed some chicken tendies from the dim sum place. Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. Although I will say their chocolate chip cookies, no bueno. But we're in the solarium. We're going to hit the hot tub. And when we sail away, we're going to get this awesome view right out the front. Hopefully we'll see even more wildlife, although I saw more whales than I could count earlier. So that was really cool. So just be taking it easy until we have dinner time. My name is Chris, and this is the first drink of the day. And it actually is the drink of the day, Blue Hawaiian. The bald eagles are flying around like they're the Blue Angels. They just came right across the front here and floated up over here and came back down. Wow. Look at this picture that we got of them. Literally right there. Wow. You can see it's, oh, that's the best picture. Oh my God. It was the craziest thing. Flew right through here. Wow. Oh my God. Look at that photo we just got of that. You can see, look at its wings, everything, perfect extension. Like, the wings are perfect mid-flap. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They just flew right, oh my God. So we are done with our dinner at Chopped. I didn't really film in there because we were like right on top of that table right next to us. And it was kind of like...
They're kind of giving you a look too, like...
Yeah, so I didn't want to be like, oh, here's this. So maybe I'll just talk and try and do the cool thing where you like put the video over and then do the voiceover on it. We'll see. Let's see, what did we have for appies? You had the crab cake and the lobster bisque. The crab cake was just meh. The lobster bisque was very good though. I had the Caesar salad, which was solid. It wasn't great, wasn't horrible. The croutons that were, if you watch Views and Cues, they rave about the croutons. They were pretty good, but not anything I think were like, oh my God, amazing. But it was a decent salad. Then I had the filet. You got the upgraded Wagyu filet, which, yeah, we're debating whether it was Wagyu or not. And we've seen in other videos that the chopped Wagyu is, if it is even Wagyu, it's not any different or better tasting. So don't get the Wagyu. Just do a normal steak. Either way, steak's a steak. Not the best steak I ever had, but it was decent. But the sides were very good. The mac and cheese was really good. The fries were good, truffle fries. Although, what were the other things? There were like Gruyere tater tots. Those were, yeah, those were just so-so. And the bread that they started off was really good. So I think overall, I thought it was better than Jamie's Italian, but you say Jamie's was better? And I'd say it was, me being not a big seafood person, it might be better than Wonderland. I don't know. If you really like seafood, Wonderland's probably better. Although on this ship, the ambiance from Wonderland is really lacking. It's just like this little side room that they like decorated. But is Wonder the only other Wonderland on Wonder? So if you go on Wonder to Wonderland, then it's probably a lot better ambiance. The food is the same, but the food was still very good here. It's just a little bit lost on me because I don't like seafood. But they were able to do seafood alternative dishes other than seafood. They were able to do with like chicken and stuff. So that was good. They were able to do that. And then Jamie's Italian, I feel like Jamie's Italian was just, I don't know.
Meh.
Yeah. I thought Giovanni's, when we did that on
I think
Icon,
Giovanni's is better.
was way better.
I agree.
But maybe that's just because Icon was new and this ship is older, so it doesn't kind of have it. I don't know. That could be part of it, but I got the chicken parm, which was, I don't think I'll put in the Jamie's dinner because we're not probably going to do a video for day 2 because we didn't do a whole lot. So we'll put in the video from dinner though. Chicken was okay. It wasn't like it was prepared good, but it wasn't like a great piece of chicken. So I think that kind of, although the bread was really good, that I got. But the dessert was not good. The cheesecake was not good. It tasted like nothing. So I think rating wise, if you like seafood, Wonderland was the best. Then Chopped, then Jamie's. For me anyway. You'd say it was Wonderland, Jamie's, Chopped? Fair enough. And then do we have any other specialty dining? No, just we're doing the Solarium Bistro for one night for dinner. And then we'll just kind of have to play the other nights by ear. So we are been sailing for a while now. We are on our way to Skagway tomorrow. We have no excursion, but we're just going to wander around Skagway. We want to go to the Red Onion. I think that's what it's called, right? Red Onion Saloon. And then we want to go to the Skagway Brewing Company or something like that. So those are 2 places we want to go to, which I think will be really cool. And just wander around, because I feel like Skagway's got a good kind of layout and touristy areas. So that will be our day tomorrow.